Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how the communication plays an effective role in the design thinking problem solving approach for the pitching purpose. Pitching is very important. If you could not do pitching properly and the right information and the effective communication will not reach to the audience. Because you may think that it is your idea, it is your development, you don't need to educate every audience about your project or your product that you develop. But they are the customers, they are the users. So it is most required for any startup or any kind of business to convey the emotion of their product to the audience in the understandable way. The experiences is all about how simple you communicate, how simple you express your ideas, how simple you share the product details with the customers, how emotionally you connecting the product with the customers or a user. So this is very, very important at the time of pitching. So always try to connect an emotional one, right? Because we know whenever we go for any kind of pitching in front of experts or in front of any crowd audiences, like we usually go and directly talk about the product that we develop. So I have a product X, so my product have a features B, Y, A and something, and this will be best suited. The audience will not get convinced. When you want to convince your audience, okay, try to present, try to pitch about your product in a best way in the form of storytelling. Because every stories have an impact. We still remember the stories from the film because the stories plays a vital role to make the audience to understand better. Initially the movies came to convey the messages, convey the information. So there are few suggestions you can take for pitching. Like you can use the comfortable method that you can. It is not meant that you have to go for the pitching with the presentation, you have to go with the flyer, you have to go with the oral discussion, you have to go with the bulletin board. There is no restrictions on it. It is all about your mindset, that how you make the audience with a clear information from your end. If you're good in flyer, then you can have a flyer. If you're good in animation, then you can show an animation. If you're good in PowerPoint presentation, you can do the PowerPoint presentation. But always do empathy of audience, like what they like, what they want, how unique it is, how comparatively good, how it will help you, how it will create an impact. Always the comparative analysis is very, very important for pitching. So when you go to pitching, always make yourself comfortable and confident with your dress codes. Dress codes can be professionally good one and also an impressive of color, because first impression is very important. And make sure you will be available to the hall prior 30 minutes of your presentation, so that you will be calm and stable in front of others. And try to use the PPTs or flyer or any kind of mechanism that you do. Color contrast is very, very important. Like always give a pleasant accepting color like blue, yellow, and sometimes you can use a gray, black. It's not an issue, but don't give like much brighter color to make the audience to see a little bit of stress with the eyes. And try to present yourself in front of a mirror as many times that you can before your presentation, because that is most required. You will be thinking that you will have enough confidence to speak in front of others, but that requires a confidence, that requires an experience. So at the early stage of your pitching, you stand in front of your mirror and you talk for it. And when it is a team presentation, when it is a number of people together to present, try to have a rehearsal prior, because in the reality, when you go in front of audience, sometimes you will be sharing the details even when your friends want to talk, but your friends should not be idle for that. So always try to connect, always have a rehearsal and do as many pitching before you go and get into the stage. So when you do that, the confidence of pitching will improve. And always share in the form of stories. like you try to what we call, like I can say you a simple example to understand how one of the bank employees actually connecting emotionally. So usually private banks or a nationalized bank, whomever it is, like they will announce for the fixed deposit or RD, recurring deposit. They will tell everyone in the usual way, like please deposit in our bank and you will get the benefit out of it. But one person from the bank is particularly telling, like if you invest in our bank in a fixed deposit or a RD, so we can also get a revenue that we can support as many entrepreneurs, as many startups to get loan from us. So this will also drive the bank to make a few people into successful. So this is called as an emotional connect. Rather than telling directly depositing into our bank, the bank is telling, like if you put deposit in our bank, we can also sponsor loan to other startup and industries, so that they will also grow when you do that. So this is an emotional connect. Always have an emotional connect in your presentation or a pitching, because customers are important to us. Thank you.